On another episode of Signals from the Inside, I am your host, Maisie Lovett, and this is the space where we decode the symptoms that no one can explain so you can finally understand what your body is trying to tell you. On today's episode, I want to decode your body. So let's go over the weight that won't move, even when you're doing everything right. And I have a lot of clients that come to me who, no matter how good you are, like, oh, I'm eating my protein, I'm prioritizing it, I'm eating healthy, I'm eating whole foods, I'm working out consistently, I'm being mindful of my habits, I'm taking care of my energy, I'm trying to do stress management, and still the scale barely moves. Or it moves, then it comes right back. And that's frustrating every freaking time. Like, why can't it just stay where it is? At this point, you feel like you're guessing, you feel like you're spinning your wheels, and you're actually trying. It's not for the sake that you can't effort and that you can't do these things. You are doing them. Your body just still isn't responding the way that you expect it to. And that's because our bodies hold on to weight differently for each person. And it does it for a reason. And it's not just protection, although that's how it feels, but it's protection from what? So if we look a deeper layer into this, protection from what? Because right now you might think, I'm not in danger. I'm not Nothing's happening in my life. Maybe it's just a little bit of stress here and there. What could you possibly be protecting me from? And it's really where we don't even just look at it as the weight it's holding. We look at it as protecting from what? What pattern, what situation is it still replaying? Because that's what happens. Your body still replays the same freaking patterns and situations that it lived in, even when your mind doesn't catch up, even when your body doesn't feel stressed physically or emotionally. It just shifts into a state of holding because it's holding on to energy, it's holding on to resources, it's holding on to stability, and it's holding on to familiarity, which equals safety. From your body's perspective, it's just trying to keep you safe. And if we change the pattern, we change the dynamic, we do different things, or we try to shift in different ways, that feels unfamiliar and it feels scary. So, no. And that's what it tells you. But we have to look at the pattern. We have to look at the pattern root. So this could be tied to things like needing to be in control, feeling exposed or judged or too visible, too vulnerable, not feeling safe in your body, carrying too much pressure or responsibility. Oh, well, I can't get rid of those things. You're absolutely right. I'm not asking you to get rid of those things that are a responsibility for you. I'm asking you to change your perspective, shift it. Shift your mindset around it and watch what happens to your body. Because when you're sitting in these things and these patterns are still holding on, your body creates a buffer, even if you're not consciously aware of it. It's creating a buffer. So now you're at a space of, let's say, eat less. Maybe you count calories, count macros. Maybe you're pushing harder in your workouts. Maybe you're just trying to be more disciplined. But your body's already in this protection mode. Your cortisol levels are already raised. So now it's going to hold on tighter to that buffer. Why? Because familiarity. You can't force a body to just let go, especially when it doesn't feel safe doing so. So it's not that necessarily it's resisting a weight loss. It's just responding what it's holding on to. It's responding to the environment internally that it's given. So the goal isn't push harder. It's create a body that feels safe enough to release tension, cortisol, tightness, stored trauma, stored hormones, all the things that it's designed to do to detox, release, excrete, get rid of. Do you catch what I'm saying? They're all in the same loop. And once it shifts to that space of release in whatever way that is, your body starts responding differently. So your metabolism improves, which means where we were sluggish before, we might be a little bit more scaled up now. So we have that energy, we're burning more fat, and we're utilizing more fuel in the right spaces. Hormones start regulating. Well, that's crazy. Estrogen starts clearing. And then weight begins to move. And you're not forcing these things. You're not forcing it in a harsh way. You're creating safety for your body to release. This is why whenever clients come to work with me, we take that holistic approach and we look deeper than the surface. So the surface are the symptoms, but remember, symptoms equal signals. And if we're trying to find the deeper rooted problem, then we need to look deeper than the surface. Just like whenever you cut your arm, you might shave a layer of skin off, or you might shave just your hair. But dear God, when you start bleeding, you got into a deeper layer. Same concept. We need to dig deeper, not so that you bleed, so that you release the problem and your body actually starts responding to the efforts that you're doing because now it feels safe. This is why we map it. It's why we look at what's really going on underneath the surface, not in a way of dissecting your body and opening up, but in a way where your body can identify what it's been holding on to and where do we store it. And then we can map out the next step to healing it. So if that sounds more of where you are, I invite you to DM me map. Let's take a look at what your body's going through. Let's take a deeper look of what's really going on. And let's map out your next step. Simple conversations, no pressure to move forward or do anything, just gives you clarity, understanding, and direction. And as always, if you like the content that I'm putting out, give me a like, give me a share, hit subscribe. And otherwise, I'll catch you guys on the flip side.